Today we are obtaining the rarest achievement in Silent Hill 3 called Coolest Dad Ever, aka the UFO ending. To unlock the UFO ending, we need to do 3 full playthroughs. The first playthrough, beat the game on any difficulty. We're trying to rack up as many kills because we need 333 kills across every single playthrough. The game begins with Heather Mason walking into an abandoned amusement park. Heather is the daughter of Harry Mason, the protagonist of the original Silent Hill game. There is horrifying monsters, dogs called Doubleheads, and a big creepy monster with a face and hands that look like female private parts. It's actually pretty insane. I'll have to assassinate every single monster I come across, and human, doesn't matter what it is, because I need the 333 kills to obtain the achievement. As we walk into the amusement park's tracks, we get hit by a ride. Awakening in a diner after an awful dream.
What a nightmare.
We walk to the phone to call our father. Just update him that we forgot to get the stuff that he wanted and we're on our way home. Then a fat old man walks up to Heather looking like he's going to harass her, but he pronounces his name as Douglas. He wants just 30 minutes of her time to talk about her birth, but she isn't interested.
Are you still following me? Do I have to scream?
Sorry. I'll wait here.
So she runs to the bathroom to escape. Killing another monster, these ones look like walking sperm. If you have a close look at them, they look like an absolutely walking sperm. It's actually disgusting. We kill another 2 vagina monsters. So we collect the tongs to attain the keys to the exit. But first we need the code. So we arrange the books to get to 8079. As we exit through the said door, we run into a woman called Claudia. She runs away from Heather, while Heather asks about what their monsters are. And Claudia explains they're here for the New World's paradise. But she needs Heather's powers to make them come true. But she must remember Claudia to become her true self, so that she can lead them to paradise. A static noise starts in the elevator and a radio drops to the floor. We pick it up, we run into the toilet stalls to grab something from the flooded, clogged, disgusting, shitty toilet.
Ugh, no. Forget it. This is way too gross. Who would even think of doing something so disgusting?
Leaving the bathroom, we get a flashlight and a clothes hanger to proceed to the next area by pulling the ladder down with the clothes hanger. In the next location, we find the vise where we put the walnut into to crack it to unlock the moonstone to slot into the open door. As we climb down the ladder, we come face to face with the first boss of the game. It looks like an uncircumcised dangalang, which he possesses, legit no threat because he comes down with ease. Funnily enough, he was a very weak boy. He's not even scary at all as well. We then go into the mall, see it's empty and very eerie. In true Silent Hill fashion, we must check every single door to see if they're unopenable or not. As we get spotted by that detective once again, Heather wants to know if he's working with a Claudia. But he said he was just hired as an innocent third party just to find Heather because he was paid to do so. Also, he wants to know if she's also seen the monsters. And why is she so special? But Heather says, I don't have to answer you, runs away, and walks into the train station.
What should I do?
Hell if I know.
When exploring the train station, there were many dead ends until I reached one platform with demon dogs. I'll have to assassinate every single demon dog and every enemy I see on my way. These dogs are really weird and annoying to fight because as soon as you hit them, it actually makes it so infuriating. So I must use my handgun to kill these 2 mutts. I accidentally fell onto the tracks and didn't notice that the train would come, and I died to this 5 times over until I realized I was on the wrong platform after like an hour of doing this. I thought it was the right way. After finding the right door, the train appeared where we get a shotgun, baby. It's shotgun time. It's my favorite time of the game. Luckily, we got it. We're faced with a fat, obese, down, pathetic bum who looks like Chris Walker. He haunts me every single game, but I can't actually get away from him. But I got to take him down once again. Remember before when I was jumping on the tracks? Wow, I found the actual platform with a door. The effing mutts jumped me and I nearly got run over, but luckily they got run over and I jumped at the exact time that I needed to. I would have had to wait another 30, 40, 50, another hour to do this again. She says it's too dangerous, but we live life in the air. Just run the shit the This time, I even made sure to grab the hairdryer to kill this disgusting snake. This pussy bitch. It looks like a flaccid dangalang. As we walk to the hobo's den, we gotta push down his disgusting mattress. It's probably been there for 20 years. Down the hole to get to the next area. The next area is the apartments. After traversing through the apartments, we run to a bathtub filled with blood rushing out of it. We finally go into the next area. Look, we run into Vincent, who says he's against Claudia, but supporting Heather at the same time. Whose own mother, the old hag he calls her, brainwashed Claudia to make her who she is today. And her father, Harry, did not tell Heather everything, so then she would not hate him and be on his side. But Vincent knows everything about her and her past and everything, but won't tell her anything, so she gets angry and leaves. Heather comes home to a nightmare. Her father, Harry, is dead. Heather finds Claudia, the one responsible. She demands answers.
But why? Why?
Revenge for 17 years ago, for one thing. If not for him, our dream would have come true. And then he took you away from us.
Another boss battle, baby, let's go. He's very weak on this one on normal difficulty, so a couple of shotgun shells to the head should do the trick because he's blind and he can't see me. So it's gonna pump him full of lead. I'm gonna give him all the back shots in the world. We're gonna call him the missionary because that's the position I gave it to him in the end. We see Harry's dead body in the bed. Then they discuss going to Silent Hill to confront Claudia and kill her, so the detective offers her a ride to Silent Hill.
Here, take this too.
What's this?
Your father was holding it.
Something terrible happened in Silent Hill 17 years ago. A woman named Dahlia. She tried to summon the ancient god of the town. She offered up her very own daughter.
That's crazy.
Maybe so, but it worked. The girl gave birth to a god.
Huh?
You see, the girl had special powers.
Powers?
Her classmates called her a witch. She can make things happen with her mind. She could kill people just by wishing for it. But in the end, that god was killed by a single person. My father, Harry Mason. I guess it wasn't much of a god if it could be killed by a human being. But I think Claudia's trying to do the same thing again. And I've been chosen as the sacrifice.
You've got some kind of power in you too?
After the god was killed, the girl reappeared. She was holding a baby in her arms. Before she died, She gave the baby to my father. He loved me just like I was his very own daughter. Even though he didn't know who or what I was. It was so sudden. I'd never had a chance to tell you. Tell you how happy you made me.
We finally made it to Silent Hill. Walk into the thick fog as we walk out of the hotel. As we walk through the hospital doors, we see a thick, voluptuous, busting out nurse looking sexy. This is how I should have looked in Silent Hill 2 remake, by the way. This is the type of enemy we're talking about here. We have to kill all of them, but we have to motorboat them first. I sat at this door's code for legit an hour, trying to figure it out. I was on going to Google, I couldn't find anything. Read the wall, tried to do the puzzle ain't puzzling. So we have to go here and grab this key. We have to use the nail polish remover to obtain the key, which also gets me the Hoarder achievement for picking up 100 items, which is a perfect timing right here. Now to receive the code for that door, we're going to use the camera we found in the adjacent room. We're going to take a picture behind this bloody cabinet. The code is 1678. Opening the door leads me to a hallway in which the first door I entered has a phone. Heather picks up the ringing phone only to hear a deep, unsettling voice on the other end.
Hello?
Claudia?
It's Leonard Wolf. He speaks cryptically, questioning if she's a believer. His tone is eerie, unstable, like he's testing her. Heather, confused, plays along, but Leonard, quickly agitated, he rants about the filthy heretics and how only the faithful deserve the seal of Megatron. Heather realizes he's dangerous, but she needs answers badly. Before she can say much, Leonard tells her to come find him, and the line goes dead. Traversing up the ladder, there's a monster turning on a valve, waiting for a jump scare. I'm waiting for a jump scare. But he didn't notice me. He's probably too busy gooning up there or something. In perfect Silent Hill fashion, we're still going to check every single door, but once we go through this one exact door, we can't leave. It locks itself behind us weirdly. Looking into the mirror, you can see Heather's body becoming red and more red and more red by the second, until the room goes fully red with blood, but lets me out just in time before we die. We enter, phone rings. This time it's an eerie silence in the locker room.
Happy birthday.
Heather answers, and Leonard's voice is even more unhinged.
Your 24th birthday, and I have a present for you. Which do you prefer? To give pain or to receive it? You can have the one you hate the most. Happy birthday to you.
But you're wrong. It's not my birthday.
Using the blood that I gathered earlier, I used it on the table, what leads us to the boss battle against Leonard. Heather finds Leonard, but he's already lost his humanity. He rants about cleansing the world before suddenly mutating into a monstrous form. As he rises from the water, his madness turns to violence. Heather has no choice as she draws her weapon, ready to fight. Finally to the Leonard boss battle. This one is actually very simple. All we have to do here is just unload all that ammo into him, just unload all over his back until we deal enough damage to where he swims away. Now I think there's 2 or 3 phases of him swimming away, which is really frustrating. So for 30 seconds, he's just swimming around like a tadpole in water, which is very frustrating because why can't this fossil just die? And we finally beat him, finally putting an end to Leonard.
Leonard's not here anymore. I guess I should head back to the motel now. I hope Douglas is okay. Huh? What's this?
Leaving the hospital, we hear Leonard and Claudia having an argument. She isn't happy about Leonard forcing Vincent to attack Heather, in which Vincent confronts Claudia about her past, which we find out that her father was physically abusive to her growing up. So she reiterates how God saving all is the only plan before ending the convo. Heather returns to the hotel. Vincent has a message to relay from Douglas. She must cross the lake to get to the secret church where Claudia is held up, so she takes off to Silent Hills amusement park where the game first began. We see Douglas confronting Claudia about lying and manipulating him about Harry stealing Heather away from her. Claudia just rambles about the same cult ramblings, but Douglas cooks her ass.
What kind of place is that?
A place with no pain, no hunger, no sickness, no old age. There will be no greed or war, and all will live by God's grace alone.
No this, no that, no nothing. A paradise. For castrated sheep, maybe.
Then Dougie whips out the blicky, aims it at her as we fade back to Heather. After falling off the tracks, we awaken at a haunted funhouse mansion. As we traverse through the mansion, there's a corny narrator spitting nonsense with cheap jump scares, but nothing of substance. Until we go to leave, a red light follows us, burning her every single time it touches her skin, but we just escape. We find Dougie outside sitting in despair, hurting on the ground, saying he can't move his right leg. Maybe it's broken. She, funnily enough, tries calling the ambo, but Dougie says he just wants to help her because she reminds him of his own son who died trying to rob a bank. All because Dougie was a useless, broke down, brokey father. It all makes sense on why he's trying to save Heather, because he never got to save his own son. This is his final atonement. As we walk into this carousel, it's weird. I had no idea what's going on. I don't know what these horses are doing, but every time I go into the horses, I don't know what to do. I did notice you have to whack them to death. So I just tested it out by whacking them, and there it is. You have to spin them all to death. After you kill all of them, a doppelganger of Heather appears. This is a weird boss battle that has 4 phases, getting more difficult every single phase. But in the end, her doppelganger is easy, and beating her unlocks another achievement called Lost Memory, for beating her in under 3 minutes. Traversing through the corridors, we reach a big door. Heather walks into the confessional booth in the church. On the other side, we can hear a mother crying over her loss of a daughter.
Dear God, please forgive me.
We get to decide her fate. Option A, forgive her. Option B, say nothing at all. I go with option A, I forgive her.
I forgive you.
Thank you, Lord.
As we pick up a tarot card, we get rudely interrupted by Lenny, but he just jokes about nothing, really out of context, so we just move on. Look at this weird swinging monster from the door frame. I try to get close, but no good. To my left, there's a door that leads to a tarot card. We need to collect all 5 to get to the final boss and the ending of the game. We hear Lenny and Claudia arguing for the last time. We are at the end game. Lenny mocks her, teasing her, saying this isn't the work of God, but just her own personal nightmare. Just like Alyssa tried 17 years ago in the original Silent Hill game.
Personal nightmare, just like Alessa 17 years ago?
But if it was the work of God, it really is pathetic. This is gross.
Terrible taste.
Then Heather walks in.
Go to hell!
What did you do?
Oh, nothing important.
You're not going to run?
Claudia almost apologizes to Heather, calling her a lesser.
The pain that I've caused you, I deserve no mercy. Even if it was to save mankind, it was too deep a sin. It was hubris for me to try to hasten the day of her arrival. Sacrifices were made, and those are my sins.
In Lenny's last breath, he tells Heather to use the seal of Megatron so the dream will fail.
The seal of Metatron.
Now your stupid dream is over.
That's just a piece of junk. What do you think you can do with that? Do you really think it can kill God? I'm sorry to see you fell for my father's foolishness.
What?
You're pathetic.
Sadly, Lenny's crap artifact is just a piece of junk that won't work, then calls him pathetic and kills him. Heather uses her pendant to become the hero. She swallows it down her gullet.
She's nearly here. What is it? Alessa, what have you done? What did you swallow? What is this?
Looks like God didn't make it.
God is...
Claudia then eats the demon fetus. She
Alessa, you cannot kill God. I will birth God. If you can't do it, Alessa, I will.
Claudia! Claudia!
Heather follows her for the final boss battle.
You can't be dead. I was gonna kill you. This is...
For the final boss battle versus the god, this one is another very tame and easy boss battle. All we have to do here is a spam attacks. You can use spam attacks either with your shotgun, your pistol, or with one of your melee weapons, and you can just sit there and stun lock them. But I thought I might as well use my pistol. Now he can throw rings of fire, or she can throw rings of fire at you. You just run further back, dodge the fire, or you can go inside the circle, dodge the fire. Then you can go back and spam more attacks. But there it is, we unlocked the Blasphemy achievement for beating her in under 8 minutes.
Is that the end? I guess it's time to roll the credits.
Is it really over?
Not yet. You're still alive.
Heather, what are you...
Boo! Just a joke.
You got a terrible taste.
I'm sorry.
Heather, did you...
You don't have to call me that. I'm not hiding anymore.
You want me to use your real name? What was it again?
Cheryl. The name my father gave me.
You gonna let your hair color go back too?
I don't know. Don't you think blondes have more fun?
After my first playthrough, my final rating was 6 stars. It took us 5.5 hours to complete our first run, which ain't bad. We killed 132 enemies, so we've got 201 left to go to unlock the Heather Beamer achievement. So let's go and get that really quickly. For our second playthrough, we unlocked the Adrenaline Junkie achievement for beating the game in under 3 hours. We got an additional 126 kills, so one more playthrough should do it. After my third playthrough, I've now unlocked the Heather Beamer outfit. It looks very silly. Have a look at it. The outfit looks pretty good, but what's that, head mask thingy? Let's go test it out. We're going to test it out in the vagina monsters. As you can see, it shoots out weird lasers at them. Doesn't really do that much damage, but it has unlimited ammo. Even on easy difficulty, does 0 damage, basically. Next, we'll go kill this fat, down, bad, pathetic bum. This loser monster, because we need the extra 33 kills before we reach the apartment and get the UFO ending. As we traverse back to Heather's apartment, we can now go see the UFO ending and unlock our rarest achievements.
I'm home, Dad. Listen, something crazy's going on.
Son, you're back. What happened?
Well, it's like this. And that's about it.
going to Silent Hill, and I'm gonna bust some heads.
Oh, Dad, you're the coolest!
For our final playthrough, it took us an hour and 19 minutes, and there's the achievement called Ninja. And we also got the rarest achievement, Coolest Dad Ever, for unlocking the UFO ending. That is today's video. We are doing the rest of the Silent Hill games. We'll be doing every Silent Hill rarest achievement. So we got the next two we got is Silent Hill Homecoming and Silent Hill Downpour. We stream these live on Twitch, twitch.tv/Cassar, to not miss out on a stream and see me play these games. If you like these videos, want to see any more, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe if you're new. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.